But first, as Reed said to your top stories, Kentucky State Police say they believe they found the remains of 8-month-old Maya Rudd. KSP says it found the remains inside the family's home Friday afternoon in Reynolds Station, which is over in Ohio County. That's just about 90 miles southwest of Louisville. Police have been searching for Maya since last Thursday, but she was reportedly last seen at the end of April. Since then, a total of 8 people have been arrested as part of this investigation, including Maya's parents as well as both sets of grandparents. Kentucky State Police Trooper Corey King describes their findings at the home.
One of our investigators was searching one particular room of the house under a bunch of debris, and in a concealed manner they located a baby's body consistent of Maya Rudd. She was decomposed to some extent.
He has charged 4 people in connection to the discovery of the body. They include Maya's parents, Tesla Tucker and Cage Rudd, as well as Ricky Smith and Brody Payne. All 4 are accused of abuse of corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and failure to report a person's death. The remains will first head to the county coroner's office before being taken to the Kentucky Medical Examiner's office here in Louisville. Officials have yet to officially confirm the body found is Maya. We're also learning new information about the search warrant executed last November in connection to the disappearance of Crystal Rogers. New court documents reveal Steve Lawson led investigators to that site. According to the documents, Lawson told detectives in an interview that he saw his son Joseph Lawson and another man, Jeremy Thompson, digging and burning at a site on Thompson Hill Road. Lawson said this happened within 5 days of Rogers' reported disappearance, which was the 4th of July weekend in 2015. Police executed a search warrant for that area nearly 2.5 weeks after the interrogation. And our cameras were there for that search, which you're watching a little bit of right now. At the time, prosecutors would not confirm that unsolved case in Bardstown, or which unsolved case in Bardstown this was connected to. Right now, we don't know if there is, or if there, we don't know what there or what was there, or if there was any evidence uncovered at that time. Now, Joseph Lawson was the first person to be arrested in connection to the death of Rogers, and since then, since his arrest nearly a year ago, there have been several other developments. WHAS11's Brooke Hash has a timeline of all the events from Rogers' disappearance up to the arrest of her ex-boyfriend, Brooks Houck, last September.
Crystal was last seen alive on July 3rd of 2015. At the time, the Nelson County Sheriff's Office was handling the case. Brooks Houck told police the couple had fed cows at the family farm and then went home together. He says the next morning she was gone. 4 months later, the sheriff at the time announced Crystal was presumed dead.
She has vanished.
And declared Houck the main suspect.
No comment. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
The FBI took over Crystal's case 5 years later. They'd spend the next 2 years searching several properties from the home of Brooks' brother, former Bardstown police officer Nick Houck, and the family farm. That brings us to June 21st of this year, when a grand jury indicted 32-year-old Joseph Lawson on 2 charges: conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. His attorney confirmed it was in connection to the Crystal Rogers case. And finally, the arrest of Brooks Houck, now charged with murder and tampering with evidence on a $10 million cash bond.
Back to the elder Lawson at this point. He and his attorney appeared in court on Thursday, arguing for his charges to be dropped. Now, his attorney says that Lawson was given immunity in exchange for cooperating with police. The judge says he'll issue a ruling as soon as he can, but didn't give a date. Now, if his case is not dismissed, Lawson will return to court next month with Brooks Houck and his son, Joseph Lawson. To see the latest information about the Crystal Rogers case, we've got all that you need to know on our website, WHAS11.com. And to catch up on all the details of the case, listen to our podcast, Back to Bardstown, with Shane McAllister, wherever you get your podcasts.